Business is booming in the Underhive as long as the Archon Lord and the top dog are fighting against each other. Arbites and gangers are dying left and right. There is a steady need for weapons, and I'm always happy to provide.
When I'm buying a weapon, uh, when I got the read about the weapons training, I want to see what weapons my character can use. Chose the last because it's last pistol, so
Yeah.
it's what the gear that he has. And I checked the others, and the thing that made me like choose one would that would make me choose one or another weapon was not the amount of damage or anything like that. It was the weight,
Okay.
because the weight will influence you directly if you can hold it, if you won't get tired. And so of course there are weapons that only space marines can,
Yeah.
or orcs can use them. Too heavy or two-handed.
Yeah. I mean, as a psyker, your most useful weapon is oftentimes your psychic abilities, not a gun per
Your
se.
mind. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to use mainly psychic powers or anything like that. Not much into direct combat with weapons,
Hmm.
unless it's for self-defense, of course.
Of course.
Also, by the way, the my character comes from the city of Surgub. Apparently, they are sigil. They create sigils, and I still want to find. I remember reading something about symbols here,
It should be in
and
the
still want to
core
find that
rulebook.
par. It must be, since we're still waiting for the other guy to come up. Let me find it,
We can still
because I wanted
look
to. I
around
want
still.
to inscribe a sigil on our Chaos Space Marine here, our friend here, with protection or extra powers or anything like that each time he goes into fighting.
Hmm.
Where is what was it? I have to go into the. Oh, forgot to bring up the dice.
While you are waiting outside JJ's shop, someone dressed in rags comes along, all blooded. You can tell by the coloration, by the varying sage of blood of red and crimson on his clothing, that he's been blooded very often and on every part of his body. He is alive and not a zombie, so you assume that the blood that stains his clothes isn't his own.
Um, he approaches us. He is approaching us.
He takes a moment to look at you, and he lingers a moment, mainly looking at the Space Marine. And he has a sort of annoyed grimace on his face. He seems not so happy to see him.
Antioch asks him, does this one lost the fight against the rat?"
I make the dead walk, my friend. I know how to deal with rats.
How do you make the dead walk?
He taps his shoulder. I carry them on my back and take them all the way to the corpse disposal. And Mr. Sonfrey gives me a ration for every 5 bodies. Whole bodies, that is.
Whole bodies.
If they are maimed or heavily damaged, then he cuts my ration, and I have to carry even more parts. More bodies, more blood, more dead, more stairs. My back hurts. I had to carry 10 people the other day. So mangled they were. As if they got hit by the mag train. Not a lot of folk are capable of such deeds. And I haven't seen any big mutants come up in the last few days. The only big one around is your fella. And points at the Space Marine with his eyes.
Antioch says to Rash, "He seems to like you."
Well, should have something. He should have something material to show me for that.
Anything material I had is now corpse starts. Not looking to be turned into work myself. I won't be able to carry my corpse. It's bad for business. I miss the old days when it was a bullet to the head, an open stomach, a slit throat, That's an easy meal. It's hard on the back when they are cut in pieces.
Well, let's see. How do you feel about no? How do you feel about the regular body parts? How would you feel about a a motley of regular body parts?
If they're all bony, they are no good. They gotta have some meat on them. Or some fat.
And
I f-
Antioch asks the man, "What if somebody would provide you with more bodies? What would you give them in exchange?"
What could a man like me have to offer someone like you? You already have clean clothes. You look like you've had a proper meal in the past month.
Your eyes in the streets. What do you know? What do you see? Anything of interest? Somebody who looks doesn't belong, for example, like ourselves. Someone too clean, too healthy.
Maybe you have to find me a tongue. 'Cause I cannot say.
Would you interest in a deal? We provide the bodies, and you provide any information that you might or might not have find. Let's say it, call it a gesture of goodwill. Would you be interested?
He takes a moment to think. Goodwill. Haven't heard this phrase, I think, all my life. Well, if you're offering, then I can show you a way around to move bodies undetected, or where to get to the good bodies first. You know, the first one to touch the body gets to keep whatever they find on it. You got me enough
You are
bodies. I can get you ways to move around the Undercity with ease, quickness, and away from unwanted eyes.
That sounds like a welcome change.
indeed it is. No, do not worry, friends. We'll find you some bodies for you. Antioch then addresses Rash, saying, "Let's find those leaders of the. What is the name of the gang that we are going to fight?
Bleeding fist.
A bloody fist.
Blood fists,
Or
bleeding
bleeding
fists, or
Yeah.
fisting bloods, blood, bleeding fists or fisting, blood fists. Okay. We will kill the leadership and anyone who come across us. We will keep the heads of the leaders to show the leaders of the throat slitters what is on the name or whatever, and the bodies that we can carry we'll give to this man. At least, but we have to try to get him intact. So no mangling, no stomping into grind meat, if possible, of course.
Well, it sounds like we made a friend.
The hunchback man simply says, I hope I won't have to carry you anytime soon. Now the dead have to walk again. He tips his tattered hat, a hole in it betraying his balding head, and he slowly walks away towards where the most recent gunshot was heard.
Josh is going to go back to JJ and ask about a particular gun.
Welcome back,
Actually,
my
he's going-
friend.
Hello, I'm looking for a large caliber bolt pistol.
Oh, let me see. He picks up two weapon cases, opens them, shows you what essentially is a Desert Eagle. High caliber auto pistol.
Like a hand cannon.
Yeah. Desert Eagle would be a hand cannon.
And the other?
And the other seems like a bolt pistol. It has the shape of a bolt pistol, but you can tell that it only looks like one. It is an auto pistol. It's not a bolt. It's not a bolt pistol, because you know the magazine is smaller. There is a slide. But in the eyes of a more gullible person, it might pass as a bolt pistol and ask for a good price. He sort of hesitantly shows you this one and makes it clear that he knows this is a auto pistol, and he also shows that he understands immediately that you also can tell that it is an auto pistol, not a bolt pistol. And this auto pistol, and sort of takes the sticker off that has a price for a bolt pistol on it, and he says, same price. They have the same price.
He
Does the
looks a little...
I just asked. I was just asking if the bolt pistol needs reloading. Like extra ammo. If you have to buy extra ammo.
When you buy a gun, you also get enough ammo to go by.
Okay.
You only have to worry about reloading. You don't have to
Okay.
worry about.
Oh, by the way, does reloading count as an action or a half action or something?
It depends on the gun. Some guns, especially heavy ones, big ones, have a reload time of 2 rounds.
Okay, I guess.
Talents to
Yeah, makes
reduce
sense.
that, and so on.
He looks at the hand cannon a little considering it, but then he looks back to JJ and says, so I take it you do not have an actual bolt pistol handy.
No, I don't have one. They are very hard to come by, and whenever I have some, I don't tend to keep them long. They sell like warm bread, you know. Everybody wants one these days. I'm sure you can find one if you search, if you look for it hard enough. If you catch my drift.
I'm sure I can. But if you happen to come by one, what would you take for a retainer to keep it?
Hmm. Let me see. You can make a barter test. What's the equivalent of the Black Crusade?
Commerce.
Commerce test, yeah.
Let's see. Rolling
Rolling.
33. That's 1 degree success.
Okay. He says that.
Or a
Yeah.
or a success, depending on how you want to measure it.
Well, if you roll under your target, it's a success. If you roll 10 or more, it's extra degrees. So,
Yeah, so just one success in this case.
yeah. He agrees to keep it for you in the chance he gets his hand on one. It's not money that he asks for, it's sort of like, you know, if I ever need if somebody that comes by my shop that is a very hard bargain, would you be willing to ease the negotiations with your persuasion? And he sort of mimics your height, your bulk with your power armor.
Muscle. I can do that.
That's a bargain indeed. Most shoppers want money in advance if you if you want them to save something for you.
In the meantime, he'll buy the hand cannon, and he'll also ask if JJ does weapon upgrades.
Weapon upgrades is not my specialty, but I can find someone who does.
That would be appreciated.
Very well. There is a tech creep that is part of the Moochie's gang. He can.
I'm sorry you just cut out for a second.
There is a tech creep that does gun and armor upgrades. He's part of the Moochie's gang. But now that the Bleeding Fists have been cooking stuff up and getting all the scrap from the steel mills, he's got trouble finding parts and tools. So you're gonna need a hefty load to convince him to help you.
I believe I believe we have some negotiation power.
Sounds good. If you see any of the Moochie's gang, you can talk to them about the tech creep. They're gonna have more details. I tend
Antioch,
to spread my business around. Don't wanna get too political, you know. It's only business. I'm a businessman
I
doing
see.
business.
So then, Antioch, shall we pay these Moochies a visit?
Antioch?
Could you repeat that, please?
Shall we pay the mutant gang a visit?
I mean, how many are they?
Oh, we don't intend to fight them. We intend to make friends.
That is something to be considered, indeed. Yes, we will pay a visit after we dealing with the Blood Fists. We need money. We need something to
Uh,
show.
but but let's make this attack on the Blood Fists more profitable for us. But see if we can squeeze some throne guilt from this attack.
As much as we can. Fame, money, weapons, and a whole harvest.
There's other people coming up at the JJ store. They are also picking up some guns, some weapons, couple of hand grenades, standard stuff.
Do they look like part of the same group or just like regular people? Regular as in a hive city.
Make a inquiry test.
Inquiry. So I rolled a 42, and my numbers is. I mean, inquiry. Is it what? Perception? Wait, no. Commerce, deceive, thought, inquiry, fellow. It's trained, yes. Fellowship. Shit! I rolled under.
Oh, then
So my
success.
it's 43, and I rolled a 42.
Damn. Spot on.
Yeah.
So, they walk in, stomping around the place, making sure everybody sees them as the big players around.
Mm.
And they, talk loudly to each other about what they're gonna do with their weapons, where they're gonna hit, who are they gonna hit, where are they going to take their loot, and how they're gonna share it among themselves. And these guys are from the Moochie's gang.
Moochies. Oh.
Ah, well, how convenient.
Really, indeed.
Yeah.
I want Antioch decides to approach them, and he says, "Pardon me, my intrusion. I could not prevent myself from hearing, but I've heard that you are intending to do some business."
And what? You're looking for a cut? Pass off. You can see his face
No.
is mutated. He's got snake-like fangs in his mouth, and the way his jaw moves, you can tell that it's just like a snake's. It can expand and open widely. And the other guy is extremely hairy, and his left arm is clawed. He's got Well, what I will describe as werewolf-like claws. Yeah, the cat is all for us. It's our business.
What if I'm looking for a cut?
Oh, big boy. When did you come around?
S- Not long ago.
Sort of look at each other, not knowing what to do with someone like 2 heads taller than them.
Antioch says, "We just arrived, and we are trying to establish um, a business, a business alliance, if you will, probably with such as yourself. We are now aiming for a certain group, not you, don't be worried, and we would just want to, we will bring something, an offer of our serious in the matter. Will you consider being part of us, of our group?"
Hmm. Oh, I want one of you to make a charm test. It's a persuasion check essentially, and it's a fellowship. You have a +10.
Persuasion.
Yes.
I don't have charm, so I'll leave this to Antioch.
I also don't have charm.
Damn.
So,
It should be a total of -10 since you don't have it, and it's a fellowship test.
okay, in that case, let's try it.
Might as well, right?
1.
Oh.
I got a 10 and a 1, which translates into 1, not 101.
Yeah.
So I guess it's 1. It has to be under, right?
Yes.
Or it's over?
It's
Okay,
under.
so I passed.
Yes. You pass with flying colors even. You know, the guys
Dude.
look at each other, their eyes light up. They weigh you, they scan you from top to bottom, and they think to each other, well, you can be of use. Then they whisper something to one another. Yeah, you're right. Lovely. Very lovely. Perfect. And then the one with a snake mouth sort of takes a piece of parchment out of his pocket. It has a rough sketch of what looks to be a place in the Hive City on the level you are on. And he shows some points he's noted, he's marked out on this map. And he says, well, this is the Bleeding Fist stronghold. We were going to strike a hit here and here, break this fuel line and this disposal line. And when the fuel and the slag would mix, they would make a flammable mix that is hard to put out. And the following fire would make a nice distraction for our main hit here, which would allow us to plant some explosives and tear down their big fat factory door to ease our future operations in their place. Now that we have
Antioch.
your help, guys, we can also, and marks a new spot on the map around the same area, we can also strike here. this is all the good shit. He says that this is where their Bleeding Fist's armory is, and if it's blown up or they manage to steal stuff from there, it's gonna be an even bigger success. And it's all gonna be my plan. Clever. Ain't it?
Antioch listens to the plan and he nods in approval. Indeed, it seems like a very solid plan. I wish you best of luck in your endeavor.
Thank you.
We will be back to you once we have finished with our own operation that we are about to start. And I believe you will be most pleased.
By the way, I wish to do some business with your tech creep. Could you point me in his direction?
Oh, he's kinda cranky these days. He's all mad. He doesn't have enough bits to complete his work. And he's all tearing down random equipment he finds lying around. He almost dismantled one of our guys' prosthetic leg for the Emperor's sake.
Was he like a raccoon or something?
He's got a tail, alright. But what is a raccoon?
I don't know, it just came into my head.
I think we can do business with him.
Sure, it's your funeral. Make sure you don't have any brain implants or he might steal them while you're still breathing.
Very good. Good thing I don't have any.
So, I showed you our plan. You can join if you want. The tech creep should be around the steel disposal area, and shows the general direction with his hand. You can find him looking around for scrap or any other useful technological material. You could probably lure him with a good prosthetic or any other machine thing. He's weird, man. He creeps me out. No wonder they call him the tech creep.
Okay, thank you for the information. We'll go back to the arms dealer, get a poor quality arm, and go and find the steel disposal area.
Before leaving, Antioch says to the mutants, "Remember, pest control will come back to you. That is us. We are pest control." Before anything says that Remember that finding a cool name for a gang is harder to come by in those days, in these days. So remember, just say something. If you want to deal with a problem, just call pest control, and everybody will know what you're talking about.
I usually call the RBTs or the other mutant lads, but since you're offering, I'll take it.
What was our other character's name?
Um,
Abraham.
Abraham, yeah.
Damn, if it was something that began with an N, we could name our little gang DNA.
DNA.
Antioch. ADA. Yeah.
Doesn't work the same way.
Double AD. Something like that.
Double AD.
Or Ada.
Ada.
Like Ada Wong, that character from Resident Evil.
Yeah.
Ada Wong fan page. We are the Ada Wong fan page. So we're going to look for the Techno Crypt.
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Okay. This disposal area is around here. Not here. Here. There are machines constantly pulverizing scrap, melting it down, sand blasting it, servitors carrying large amounts of material around. The people working around here either manage the servitors, do the same work as the servitors, or work the various vehicles that help in this process. The close proximity to a road also means that our VTs are always a bit close.
Okay. All right, well,
And this place here is a housing block that has the literate people that know how to work the machine spirits properly, and also houses some of the troops that are stationed in this defense block.
rolling. Oh, God. I'm rolling whatever with perception or awareness or scrutiny or whatever it is to get to find this guy, but I got a 93.
With the prosthetic, it's gonna be a +20 survival test to look for this guy. And
Okay, then let me do that then. Okay, on survival.
yeah,
Okay. Survival. They didn't put survival on the sheet. Ah, what a pain in the neck. What did survival go off of?
intelligence, I think. It's taking you a long time. The prosthetic doesn't seem to be working as efficiently as the mooches said it would.
It's a bit loud.
And you see people laboring, servitors lumbering hunks of steel around, loud machinery forging the steel into sheets, plates, or even pipes with some cooling liquid getting sprayed around, and this cooling liquid might be toxic, as you can see that the people that are walking around these sprinklers have what seems to be chemical burn marks on their skins. If it was water that was cooling this place down, they would be drinking it. Finally, you see what can be described as a creep. You also see them tinkering with something, and they are all the way up on a pipe, and it seems like the only way to get there is to climb and crawl on and between tall pipes like a monkey or a gorilla.
Crash will look at Antioch, then look up at the guy and say, and yell, "Hey, you!" and wave that prosthetic in the air.
You see the creature's eyes lock onto you. You can see the glint of his lenses, like a cat in the dark. And the guy crawls on the pipe using both hands and feet to grab onto the pipe and crawl right above you. And right now, the height difference between you and the creep is around 7 meters. Which is 23 feet.
Crash will wave the prosthetic to try to lure him closer.
Make a strength test.
Okay. Uh, 2-degree success.
You feel the prosthetic as if it got its own will and it wants to fly up to the tech creep. You have to exert force into it to really hold on to it, to keep it in your hand. As the creep also extends his arm towards the prosthetic.
If you want it, you're going to have to do business, my friend.
The creep tries to wrench the prosthetic limb out of your hand one last time, and seeing that he fails, he extends a cord down what looks like a cable, and on the end of it you can see a piece of a servo skull, and you recognize that it is the part of the skull that has that is the ear part. And it's
Like,
just,
does it have a plug? Does he want us to plug into it or something?
he dropped an ear on a cable. You can speak into it. It functions like a microphone.
Crash will come up and speak into it. I need services of a tech priest. We're going to we plan on killing some bloodied fists, and we'll steal some of their equipment if you're willing to render service.
You can hear his high-pitched voice echo through the top of the dome you're in. You can hear the synthetic parts of the voice. And, he reacts to hearing the name Bleeding Fists with anger.
Bleeding fists. Messing up my business. They're gonna be bleeding, alright? There's gonna be a fist in there, too. What kind of services would you require, good fellow?
Brash will reach into a bag and pull out a lightning claw and say, "This is in rather poor shape. I need it to repaired and refurbished."
You can hear him sort of get as low as he can towards you to take a closer look at the claw.
Where did you get that?
It's let's just say it's from an old friend.
I wish I had friends like that. There is something I want. Inside the Bleeding Fists armory, there is this particular multi-tool that they stole from me. Went back. And that asshole's rage head on a pike. raids, so my multi-key. Fuck raids.
He'll
Yep.
he'll purse his lips into a frown and say, "Is a your personal multi-tool and the man dead, nothing else."
Yes, that's what I want. Given the
Very well.
situation as is, even if I wanted to, I cannot fix your claw. I'm missing vital parts because they are keeping all of it. They are trying to press gang me to helping them unconditionally. They do not appreciate my genius. And I have to make do with the mutants. At least they pay well enough. And they
Very
don't
well.
steal my parts.
Very well. We will make this happen.
Marvelous. Splendid. When I have my multi-tool, you will also have your claw. Deal?
And another cable comes down, and this time the cable has a hand on it.
Deal. Drash will shake.
The small metallic hands, the small metallic hand also shakes your hand. Then he withdraws it back. It was his hand. Also, by looking at him while you're talking, you can see that most of his body has been replaced by bionic parts, and his build does look like a monkey's, like a primate's. And the metal tail he has something like a blade at the end, or a mechadendrite, something like that.
Yeah, this gross little meat paw on a cable. So we could, if he can deliver, we can work with him. So then, Antioch, it seems our business here is done. How would you? Do you want us to? Would you prefer if we go and visited the Bleeding Fists now?
I would like to wait for Abraham, but if he's not coming for the meantime, at least we should check out the place, the fences, anything that we can exploit before we engage them directly. What do you say?
Very good. He'll go. And Drash will leave, and he'll go looking around for a set of magnoculars that they can use to start start recon. Set up a gun.
You can find a pair of binoculars, it's easy enough.
Okay, with magnoculars then.
You can just, wrench them from some gang member's hands while he's doing his recon. Then maybe, give them back to him, shut him up, or convince him with other methods.
And probably just put a hand in through one of his kidneys and take it.
Yeah. Yeah. Your power suit might even have a pair installed in it.
That's right. I have auto senses.
What are you reckoning for? What are you looking for?
Just looking at ways into and out of the building. Any security guards, numbers. Basically, the basics.
Yeah. Roll the test. Perception test.
Uh, 61 over 40.
Come again, sorry?
61 over 40.
Okay. So, you see people coming in and out. You see ways in, you see ways out. You see where some large vehicles go in with crates on them, or people on them, sometimes both. But you don't find any, let's say, more convenient, less obvious ways in and out.
What's this facility like? Is it a like a commandeered hab block, or like something more like a military camp or something?
It is a factory that has a hub block built around it. So it's not only a working factory that works on and produces a variety of things. That's why it also has most of the technological items that Technocrete wants. And it also has a lot of people in it. And by the size of it, it can also have a base in it, a hideout, or a gang's headquarters, let's say. And it's the construction, the factory part, is more robust than the rest of the buildings around here. It's one of the few actual buildings. The hub blocks are mostly sheets of metal, pieces of canvas, fabric, or whatever else.
Okay. Well, Drash will go back to the hideout and get get his jump pack on.
You do so successfully.
Mm. Alright. Okay. Then, Antioch, how do you want to approach this?
So we saw people leaving, right?
There's a lot of activity there, yes.
Were they like recognizable gang members? Or just workers?
Well, there's a lot of people there, and sometimes if someone is holding a metal pipe, they can't be made. It's not so easily made out if they are a ganger looking to smash someone's skull, or if they are a worker looking to fix said pipe. So it's kind of hard to tell. Some people you can tell that they are definitely gangers or are definitely workers, but there are people that are in sort of in between, and they might even be both, honestly.
Workers and gang members. I will go back to the hideout with Drash and think of a plan.
Okay.
Do you have his powers sorted out?
If I have my power sorted out,
Yeah, like, what sort of psyker is he? Are we still working on that?
I still haven't sorted out all, no. Sorry.
Right. If he was a telepath or telekinetic or something, then we could start working out a proper plan.
Yeah, I haven't, still haven't, like, make that part, still haven't, like, work on that part of being a telekinesis and telepathy. So the program is still downloading, if you will. The ways of the Lord of Change are mysterious. I would still want to identify the leaders first, either from afar or from up close. We are just two. Even with Abraham just three, we cannot. I don't think we can deal with a large group. Even if we did, we probably call attention to ourselves from the arbiters if there is a large ruckus.
Make a scrutiny test with a minus
Scrutiny.
10 to make out who the leaders are or where they might be.
Scrutiny.
Should be perception.
I will also.
What did you get? 60 something?
At minus 10, 3 degrees failure. I
Scrutiny. I am trained in scrutiny. So do I have the minus 10 still?
Yes. Do you have any other pluses? Any additive modifiers?
No.
Then
Scrutiny is perception, and perception is 43. Let me see. 47 minus 10. No.
57. Yeah.
So minus 10 adds to the roll, so it's 57.
Yeah.
Okay. It's 57. It's a little above my perception.
You can see some quartermasters pushing the workers around, making sure everybody stays in line. But none of them really stand out. And there isn't any other sort of office looking place in the factory. It seems that wherever the boss of this gang might be is deeper inside, where it's also safer for them, obviously.
It looks like we're going to have to go in and start asking some questions.
It's looked like it.
All right then. Let's have you go here at the Fabricatorium. Here there is also a functional road and one of the big traffic lanes as well. These are also higher quality housing hubs as well as some parts of the older construction which are more robust than the hub blocks, but at the same time provide less amenities and are less comfortable than these houses. They are like bunkers. There is also this crane which connects more than 7 levels with one another if one is tough enough to make the ascent or the descent. There is also large pipes to provide the Fabricatorium with the necessary materials of all sorts, or make sure the slag and the undesirable parts get thrown away and go somewhere else.
We'll start. If Antioch doesn't mind, I think we'll start here. Sneaking in. Let's see. Am I coming through?
72,
Yeah, 72.
38.
What's your sneaking like?
Mm, that is 1 degree of success.
All right. Despite being a space marine in power armor, using a jump pack, the noise of all the machinery hides your sound, and everybody's too busy working their asses off that they don't really pay any attention to you or even notice you for that part.
Do I have to roll for stealth too?
For you, it's way easier to sneak around because you are a regular human, and no one seems to be paying attention to you. And,
Okay, because it would be ridiculous for me to roll stealth and fail.
yeah, it would be some random gang member trying to rob you and finding out that you are more than the average Hive City denizen. You find Dras somewhere higher up where he jumped, all sneaky like, prowling.
Yeah, we'll go. He'll be sneaking around looking for a gang member.
You can see 3 gang members. They are actively not pursuing. They are after some guy that they believe he allegedly has stolen some equipment from the fabricatorium and he's hiding it in his clothes. And they are pushing him around to make him give it back. And they are one step before starting to pull away his clothes and search him thoroughly. And he seems to be resisting, not wanting to be treated like that. It's a very heated argument.
Looking around, does there look like? Is there a place to stash a couple bodies nearby?
Definitely, yeah.
All right, Drash will charge in with his fists, doing a swift attack on 2 of the gang members. No, actually, he'll be using his knife. Yeah.
Making
And
the
I'm
weapons
glad
good.
the dice are on my hand. Glad the dice are on my side when I need them.
Yeah.
All right, so for what it's worth, that's 4-degree success, which means 2 attacks, 3. Hold on. With charge and with raptor, so one's just dead. And the other gets two hits with the knife for 15 damage, and And 13 damage. And for what it's worth, he'll kill the manufacturer, dorm worker, and try to subdue the third Ganger.
Okay. Now, the third Ganger will try to attack back. How successful he is. He manages to hit you. You can attempt to dodge or parry. He's wielding a mallet that doubles as a tool and as a weapon.
I will ignore it.
Okay. He does 10 damage with a penetration of 2 on the attack.
I still soak it.
Yes. And then it's your go again.
Do again. I already rolled, and that gave of 12. And I had a roll of 10. So I believe I have him subdued.
Yes. Easily enough. You hit his mallet to the side with one hand, kick him in the chest with your powered lower parts of the power armor. You can see and feel his torso compressing. You can hear him exhale and just be out of breath and collapse, still struggling to catch his breath, looking for his mallet, nowhere to be found. And he starts crawling away from you, trying to catch his breath. Some blood coming out of his mouth, grunting on the floor.
Where is Rage?
He's still unable to talk. He still grunts and crawls away, trying to hold on to one of the railings on the platform, trying to get up, find his footing.
Go. Trash will just grapple him and drag him into the shadows.
Antioch is right besides him, and he says, "Answer him, or I'll make you see horrors beyond your comprehension."
Make an
I'm lying though.
intimidate-
I cannot do that right now. Make an intimidation check.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't.
One of you,
Unfortunately, I don't have.
or either of you, can make an intimidation with plus 30 right now.
Plus 30.
Yes.
That will negate the minus 20 because I don't have intimidation. Let me just confirm.
Plus 30, willpower 42. So, okay. I am just above what I need, so I will spend an infamy point and re-roll.
Intimidation is willpower. Willpower is
69.
my willpower
Nice.
is high. Jesus Christ, really? 70. I have 45 willpower and gives him a 70.
Plus 30 is successful. Oh, you have a...
Okay, my own failed,
yeah,
but
because
he
of the
did.
entry.
I have 1 degree success.
Yeah. When the Ganger finally gets his breath and spits out some blood that had accumulated in his lungs, he starts swearing, cursing you, saying, Even if I tell you where he is, he's gonna make you pay for it. Spits blood again.
And you can pay for it now if you don't talk. Drash will put the knife to his throat. Kind of rough.
Yeah. Fucking dog. You'll get nothing from killing me.
Oh, I don't.
Antioch says, and we'll get your body.
Oh, Drashel. If he doesn't say anything else, Drashel just slit his throat and hide the bodies and move on to the next one.
We have 2 bodies, right?
4, but
4. Oh, nice.
This is a manufactorum, so we could hide them in basically wherever.
Yeah.
Your intimidation was successful. When you get another guy with similar fashion, typical abduction, typical rough-knuckled diplomacy, and when he also sees the piled bodies hidden away in a corner, slit throats, broken bodies, broken bones, cracked limbs, he goes like, cell block C. He's in the third deck of the Fabricatorum.
And where is the armory?
It's on the first. There. He points at what looks to be the most reinforced part of the visible levels of the Fabricatorium. The 2 other levels that are visible used to have glass windows. They are broken now, obviously. The one he points out as the armory has reinforced windows with metal plates.
Okay. So then, Antioch, which one do you want to hit first?
Let's find the one on the cell block.
Very good.
The guy you abducted is still struggling, trying to release himself from your grip, fighting against your power armored grip. Power grip.
Power grip.
In that case, we'll break it. We'll break his neck and add him to the other bodies.
Yes.
Understandable.
We cannot kill too much, or we won't be able to transport them all, unless we find a vehicle.
Who said anything about the transport? Why not kill them all and let the corpse men have this place?
I guess.
We'll consider the matter considered.
I mean, it's not because we have to be careful not to mangle the bodies beyond use. It's more because of that.
Sure.
By the way,
Yeah?
does the factory have any system that can explode or something.
There are parts of it that, under circumstances, can cause a fire or any other hazard because it's a factory. It has heavy machinery of all sorts.
Okay, but there isn't like noticeable vats with combustible fuels or gases or anything like that that can easily explode without explosives.
Red barrels that your crosshair turns red when you look at them.
Yep.
Make a tech use with minus 20.
Make a what?
Tech use.
Tech use. Right. Minus 20, and even I have already minus 20 because I don't have tech use, so it's
Yeah.
minus 40.
Yeah.
Whoa. So it will be plus 40 on the roll. 95 total.
Yeah.
No, I can't. I have no idea to.
Well, the walls are made of metal. You can tell that much.
Yeah, I guess
It is a building.
it is a building, and the walls go up.
Yeah. What's your tech use?
Oh.
Trash.
Tech use is how much? Intelligence.
That's
Too much.
Tech use is 40, and at minus 20, I see pretty much the same thing as Antioch.
Yeah. Probably Dras has a better idea of some parts. You know, this looks like a steam release valve. This looks like a emergency exit.
I guess if we were able to push some machines, the machines could possibly fall on some people, and that's it.
But yeah, there isn't any visible way to cause a large explosion in the factory.
Yeah, that would be just for if something happens during the fight. But we are here to kill the leaders mostly. That's the prime objective. So we are not going to worry about that for now. We want to make an example, not actual extermination. We are trying to get a reputation here. Pest control will be a force to recognize. You are all welcome to choose a different name if you feel it. Always welcome. I have been, in the quick time I went to get the mind probe talent, and so I want to try to identify the leader, or at least one of the leaders of the gang, by probing into his mind and have the confirmation, if possible. But we will get to that.
What's the range on that thing?
The range,
Psi rating times
the-
5?
the range of mind probe depends of the psi rating, which is 4 meters. And I have to make a focus test. It's like challenging, so it's 0. I don't remember what do I have to. Challenging test is what, willpower?
It's a willpower test, yes, and you have
Okay.
a +5 for every psi rating, so it would be a +20.
A plus 20. Okay, so my willpower is 43. No, 45. Yes, plus 20 will be 65. So they will have to roll under 65. Anyway, we'll get to it. when we arrive, when we find them.
The easiest looking way to get inside the building is through the roof, where there isn't really much going on. And when I say the roof, I mean the upper part
The
of
roof-
the building. The actual
Y- y-
roof connects to a different building that goes up to the upper level.
Okay.
But there is a roof on the uppermost side of the building where there is two gang members. One has an autogun and the other one has some sort of two-handed melee weapon, and they are currently smoking glow sticks and lazily gazing around the area.
Glow sticks gazing around the area.
A glow stick is the equivalent of a cigarette.
Oh, I thought it was one of those glow sticks that you see on discos, on clubs at night. So I was kind of what? What? Okay.
And the smoke.
So
from
one of the
glow
so one of them has an autogun and the other?
some sort of two-handed melee weapon.
Okay.
If Antioch doesn't mind, he'll grab him to jump up to the roof.
In what is the where are we in relation to them?
You are one story below them.
Below them, and they are on the roof looking. Are we close to the wall?
No, screw that. We'll just climb.
You are below them, and they cannot see you because they are in sort of a balcony. So you being below them,
cannot see them.
they don't have direct line of sight with you.
Hmm. How can we jump on them?
Dras has a jump pack. You are in a recess in the building. That's the word I was looking for. You can hear them talk about how they had a run-in with some mutants the other day, and they killed them. They managed to do so because the Bleeding Fists had better equipment than the mutants.
Hmm.
Drash can just grab Antioch and just swing him up there.
Probably not the approach I had in mind, but I guess if he throws me into the guy with the autogun,
You don't even need to throw you into the guy. Just up.
I mean, if we could do it without raising their awareness or the attention to them, I thought of throwing to the guy with the autogun, so I'm not being immediately shot at. The guy with the melee weapon would still have to run and close the distance.
Rash will climb up, going all sneaky.
Make a stealth test.
Any bonuses at the moment? Because I am 10 over.
Well, I wouldn't say you have any bonuses, no.
Yeah.
The way you climb up, the way you have to grab onto the building itself with your gloves, you sort of mangle the metal outer sheets that cover the building, and to get your claws deep enough to hold your weight, you know, the power armor, your body, the jump pack, your weapons, and one of the plates just disconnects, gets dislodged from the building and starts falling down, making this very loud pinging sound of the metal, clinging sound, and you can sort of feel the two guys that are on the balcony there turn around and go, "What was that?" "Must have been the wind." No, there's somebody there. And you start hearing their footsteps coming towards you.
I want to roll for perception. I'm looking for some stairs. Can I?
Well, you can see a way you can climb. It's not stairs, but the pipes are entangled enough that you can hold on to them and get up there.
But I have a staff. I will have to use my two hands.
You
Can I put the staff in the back or in my back?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Have
what
to make
do you have?
an agility test.
Agility test. Minus 20. And I already don't have much. No way. 96? Come on.
Damn.
I barely can hold onto the pipes without
Yeah. While you're climbing,
making any noise.
you get a few meters up, but then you grab onto a pipe that is scalding hot, and
Oof.
you
It's-
immediately release it, and you
Ah!
almost fall down. And Drash, the two guys notice you, and the autogun guy will unleash a full auto on you. He doesn't hit you anytime,
Phew! Thank you.
and the guy with a melee weapon stays there and is obviously waiting to strike you when you get closer.
Okay, so I guess I will stay where I am, or just no. I'm going back down and seek shelter from the autogun.
Okay.
At least I get their attention long enough for Drash to be able to jump on them.
Drash, you
Right.
can climb up.
I'll climb up and I will charge the gunner.
Okay.
It's 2 degree success.
He doesn't dodge with an 89. Oh, the guy with the maul tries to hit you. He hits you. Let's see if you take any damage. You don't. so there's no chance of you getting stunned. What was the damage?
Oh, moving in with with his fist, that would be there's 1 degree, 11 damage.
Okay.
No pen.
Okay. The gunner gets a good whack. You certainly will leave a mark on him. He's gonna be hurting tomorrow if he survives this.
Of course you won't.
No. It is their turn again. The guy with the gun will attempt to shoot you in melee. Hits once. 43, I believe, is on the body. No damage. The guy with the pommel, the sword, will hit you. Isn't enough to deal you any damage. You can feel him really walking you with force. He's a strong man and he has a heavy weapon. But you are a tougher man and you have heavier armor. Antioch, you continue to hear gunshots from above you and men struggling, fighting. It is your turn.
I will try to answer his fire with my last gun.
Okay, yeah. You have to walk up the pipes again. You know which ones are hot now.
Can I shoot from? Can I not? Can I shoot from the ground?
You can't shoot through the ground. No, it's it is like you are here, and they are up there.
So I don't have a clear line of sight. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's okay. That's the better question. Do I have a clear line of sight?
You can use your half action to move up the pipes, and then use another half action to take a singular shot.
Then I will do that. Climb the pipes and try shooting at the
The one with the gun?
Is he like prone or no?
No.
Okay, then I will shoot at him.
Okay. You have a minus 20 because he's in melee with one of your allies.
So
You can spend a few actions.
if I have a talent that is weapons training,
Okay.
does that negate the minus 20? No.
No, it negates the minus 20 you get. You would have if you didn't have the talent to use the specific gun, and you have another minus 20 because your ally is engaged in melee.
Oh, right. He is. Yeah, right. I could. Yeah. Okay. 17 plus 20, 37. Ah, come on, 31. Still over.
What's the range on the last pistol?
I don't know. I have to search for it right now.
You would be within less than half range, so you do have a plus 10 due to the distance. So it hits. And he doesn't dodge, so you can roll the damage.
Damage is what with what dice? Or you still
I believe it's
100. 1d10? Okay. 7.
He was already wounded by Dras, so he dies.
Whoa! Nice.
The one with the gun dies. Collapses.
Die. Good.
Getting hit by a last shot from beneath by Antioch. Now it is Dras's turn.
Turn to the mace guy and swift attack. And that is 1 hit.
Okay. He does dodge.
12 damage.
He's still alive. He swings back. Hits. This time he does 15 with pen 2 to your left leg.
How much damage?
15 pen 2.
Six armor. That's 12. That's actually 14 damage. I think I take a wound.
Okay.
Good on him.
This means business. And since it is a sock weapon, you have to make a toughness test plus 10 for every armor point on that location, or get stunned. Oops.
I definitely make that.
Okay. You are not stunned. And it is your go.
Third little man. I'll be sure to remember this. And he'll our standard attack. One hit, 18 damage.
Yes. The man collapses, broken bones, cracked legs. How do you kill him?
Yep. Stab the knife in the chest, twist it, and rip it up. Rip it up out of his shoulder.
A geyser of blood emerges from his chest, and he collapses. In a puddle of his own blood, with a satisfying splashing sound. More work for the body man. Antioch, the screaming and the shooting gives way to an eerie silence, with the occasional
Machine.
machine sound of power armor moving, which is sometimes drowned by the heavy machinery functioning around you.
Crash will go over to the edge, pluck Antioch up off the pipes, and set him down on the
Wait,
roof.
wait a minute. Let's search the body first.
Okay.
Don't want to keep any weapon. Probably the autocan.
Well, mean, they're kind of useless to me, but if
Okay.
you won't take them, then go ahead.
I actually want to find if they have like anything that could be of value on them. Do I have to roll for perception? Do
No,
I?
you don't.
Do I find anything?
You find a pack of law sticks, ammo for
No.
the autogun itself. You also find
Ash.
a set of keys.
A set of keys.
Ash will take the low sticks.
Could it be? I will take the keys.
Alright. There's also some other
And-
personal items, like
Like what?
a dog tag, clothes, obviously, some pieces of low quality armor, the shoulder guard, thigh guards, combat boots, a knife, a canteen with very low quality Amasec alcohol.
I will keep the knife. Besides the keys, I will keep the knife.
Okay. And there is also. Let me roll. For the memes, 12 thrones. In my mind, a throne is worth 50 cents, $50 cents, something like that.
Wait a minute. Does the dagger has any special markings on it?
It does, yeah. It has what looks like a maker's mark, and it is the same as a symbol on the building you are on.
Okay.
It was the. It looks like it was the symbol of the factory, the brand of the factory, and it seems to be the case that the Bleeding Fists have taken this symbol and have altered it a little bit to make it their own. So the symbol
what
on
I-
the
that-
knife and the symbol on the factory aren't exactly the same, because the symbol on the factory is altered with paint and other writings around it, but the symbol on the knife is unchanged, and it reveals what the original symbol was.
Antioch says, I have an idea. But let's
Go on.
proceed with our plan. I asked the GM, isn't the Bloody Fists allied with the Arbiters?
In well, allied, more like
Have like a special agreement
Yeah,
in
yeah.
a way.
they are conspiring.
This might be useful. We might be able to make them fight each other. But let's see. We still need the leaders' heads to show our seriousness to the other gangs. So let's proceed as planned.
All right. I think you have the keys to unlock the door.
There will be doors. These are keys. If they are a door, then probably into the headquarters.
Getting inside the building, you can immediately tell where the armory is by the amount of guards around it.
Hmm.
There is even a heavy bolter guarding it. And there is also a escalator shaft that goes many stories down and up. One of them seems to be empty without a cabin going up and down. The other one appears to be functioning and is currently traversing down.
Where do we go first? The armory looks the more dangerous one.
Yes, but it also has the chance for more loot for which is, I will admit, is a direct benefit for us.
It is. But I think we should check the other rooms first, in case there's nobody else there.
Very good.
Okay. Keeping to the shadows, keeping a low profile, making sure not to alert anyone. You can move around a bit slowly, however, and you can see all the servitors working on materials, pieces of equipment, manufacturing from gun parts to fortification parts, various vehicle parts, whatever has to do with metal. The gangers in here are mostly armed against the workers, but there is the occasional heavy gun or heavy weapon to keep everybody in line. And since this is a manufactorial, there are also some gangers that are equipped with a full set of armor and military grade weapons. Meaning las guns, high caliber auto guns and stuff like that.
We'll start checking the chambers. I'm gonna go with that Discord die roller. Not great. I swear he's a beast in combat, but he can't find his helmet with both hands.
Every chamber you go through is either material storage, inert material storage, or empty rooms, or a servitor maintenance area. Nothing that has to do with either loot or where the head of the bleeding fists might be.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay. Antioch, you could probably use mind probe on someone around here.
I could use since the chambers are just basically warehouses with materials or empty. I was thinking going back into the armory area.
Hmm.
Probably either mind probe one of the guards. That how many guards are there?
There's a lot of guards.
A lot of guards. Oh. A lot of guards. It's probably like more than 5
Yeah.
for 2 guys. You said there were others who were have like full body armor, military grade weapons. Where are those specifically?
Most of them are around the armory, and
Mhm.
there is a one or two of them around the rest of the manufactorium.
1 or 2. What to do, man?
Infiltration tactics.
I guess so. I mean, is there like corridors or visible pathways that lead to any other parts?
All right, sorry about that. I'm back.
Okay.
Okay.
Antioch asked, "What about the guards around the armory, and what about the guys that are in full military gear?" And I answered that the armory has most of the guards, which is around 10, 15 people with military weapons.
Too much, too many.
And there is a few, like a couple of military armed personnel around the rest of the manufactorium. There are corridors around this area, of course, and you would have to use them to go around unnoticed, because you know, you're a space marine in power armor and the jump pack. The amount of noise and the visual pollution that there is here gives you some leeway when it comes to hiding and passing unnoticed, but it cannot hold for long. Servitors might not react to you passing by them, but if a sentient person sees you, they might raise an alarm.
Mind probe someone. Okay, I will just try. Mind probe the nearest guards or gang member there is around. I need to be in 4 meters range.
Does it say that you can do it without them noticing being mind probed?
Yes,
me
but
hear-
that goes up minus 20.
Yeah, I believe so. It essentially subtracts the bonus you get from psi rating. Or you could also push to get a bonus, you know.
Let me try push then.
You will generate perils, not perils, but you will
Not.
generate.
I have to roll. I roll. I will have to roll for
I think if you
those.
push, you
You have to-
automatically.
I guess you'll have to hold my hand here because I haven't reread it too much about this. Okay. But first of all, let's. What do I want to do? is roll for Boon of Scenes to gain a more psi rating. An extra psi rating. So, how do you roll for psychic powers?
It's a willpower.
It's
test.
willpower, isn't it?
D100.
41. And my willpower is 45, if I'm not mistaken.
Then you are successful.
I am successful. But I have to roll now for what? Is not the effects of the warp. Is
What is
I
it called? Phenomena, psychic
phenomena. That's right,
Psychic
phenomena. And let me see the table of phenomena.
Phenomena.
Phenomena. Na, 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 na.
Phenomena.
You gave me an idea. You just gave me an idea, but
I know.
okay. Where is it?
Is there any internal lighting coming in from this place, or is it just from the overhead system?
Lighting?
Yes.
The lighting
Like,
is focused on where the servitors and the workers are working. So there are a lot of dark spots around here.
So it's all artificial lighting? No.
Yeah. It's all artificial. Yeah.
So let me roll for psychic phenomena. Please don't have over 75. Just please, 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 please. 34. So I'm not going to get affected by this, but the people around me will.
Okay.
Between 33, 35. Breath leech. Everyone, including the psyker, but not me because I'm specially immune from this.
Yeah.
Everyone within 3D 10 meters, 3D what? 3D 10? 3 10 dice? 10 die? Jeez, that's a lot. So
Everybody in the room suddenly goes.
it's a total in this case
Yeah.
24 meters.
Okay.
Within the 24 meters becomes short of breath for one round and cannot make any run or charge actions.
Okay.
That's just for Bunotsinch. We
Damn.
So my psi rating is now 5,
Okay.
and now I want to mind probe. And mind probe,
Are you doing it secretly?
yes,
So you have a +5.
I have a +5, but I don't have to. Do I? Wait, do I? Do I have to roll for phenomena again?
Yeah. You have
For
to roll
each
for the
power that I use?
Yeah.
Right. Okay, sorry guys. Wait, no, I'm doing this wrong. Focus challenging. Focus challenging is
+0.
0, but
Due to psi rating, you get
it's willpower too, right?
Yeah. Your psi rating
So it's 20
is +5 for every point, but you have a -20 because you're doing it covertly, and that sums up to +5.
Let me see I think. So it's minus 20, but plus 5.
It's minus 20.
No, no,
plus
wait,
25.
that's the range. That's the range. Sorry, that's the range. So I fail because my willpower is 45, and the roll gave me 27 plus the 20 is 47. So I fail.
No, you have a plus 5. So it goes
Plus 5 for what?
from your psi rating.
Oh, I thought it was from just for the distance meters.
No.
Okay, so I closely I'm close success then.
Okay.
Normal, just one 1 degree of success, normal one.
How does
And I have to
Antioch
roll for. Wait, I still have to roll for phenomena?
you
Um,
called phenomena? Yeah, you were posing. Roll again.
66. Shit.
And
Shadow of the Warp. Shadow of the Warp. For a split second, the world changed in appearance, and everyone within 1D, 100 meters. So let's roll for 100 meters. 63 meters. So pretty much everyone,
Yeah.
every guard. I lost, yeah. Has brief but horrific glimpse of the shadow of the warp. Everyone in the area must make a difficult minus 10 willpower test or gain 1d5 corruption points. So, Drash, sorry. And also, sorry, Parameters, you have to now
I have to roll a
make a-
million rolls.
Yeah, you will just roll for a group, right?
Yeah.
A group of people.
A lot of fails. Oh my god. Look at that.
mm,
Wait a minute, are you actually doing rolls for each NPC?
No. There aren't exactly 100 people around here.
I mean, whoa.
4 corruption points. So, how does Antioch peer into this guy's mind? How do you step by
wait.
step?
Does Antioch get feedback because he's peering to the guy's mind and the guy is seeing the shadow of the warp?
True, yeah. His mind is broken by the visions, and whatever is left behind is easy pickings for you.
Okay. Let's, for the sake of gameplay, ignore this obvious plot hole. Okay.
You're immune
So
to this
what
effect.
do I see? I am, yeah. The Magister is immune to the phenomena unless it's Perils of the Warp. Then you have to roll for Perils of the Warp.
Initially, you sense only his surface thoughts, which are of terror right now due to peering into the materium itself. There is a mixture of disgust, horror, pain, curiosity,
probably.
even lust.
All emotions, all at the same time.
Yes. He is a changed man after what he saw for that brief moment. And going deeper into his psyche, into his memories, you can see them changing. His as if re-experiencing his whole life again, with every memory being sort of altered, corrupted in a way, to be more intense, more
Parameters.
polarized.
I think I should inform you that I only have the base mind probe, meaning I'm still not able to peer into the subconscious. I can only, let me just make sure, see like general information about the guy, like who is his name, what does he do. Um,
Don't you get more information when you keep the spell going?
no, because that's oh, it's concentration, but no, you don't. One initial contact. The psyker makes initial contact and learns basic information about the target, such as name, mood, and his approximate state of physical and mental health. So he checks in, but not much besides that.
Okay. He is feeling kind of shit because he's out of breath and he just took a glimpse of hell, basically. He's very worried about his health right now.
Oh shit! I made a mistake. It's not 1 meter per psi rating. It's 3 meters per psi rating. So it's 15.
Yeah.
I didn't need it to be that close. Okay. Still. He kind of feels shitty. And what else?
You learn his name, his
Yes.
so quote unquote rank in the gang.
Oh, what is it?
If you pick
It's like-
someone who has high quality gear, you can see that he is one of the top dogs in the gang. One who has access to the inner sanctum, into the overseer's office.
Oh, does it say where it is, the overseer's office?
It is where the guy you interrogated said. It's on the third floor, going down, so it's 2 stories below you.
Okay, let's go down then. Drash, are you still with us, or are still watching horrors?
Yeah, Drass is out of breath.
I'm still with this. Rash will look at Antioch and say, I felt my soul shiver in my flesh. If you do that again without warning me first, I will respond in kind.
Antioch is not impressed. Sorry,
He's jaded.
he does not feel fear, really.
Fair warning. So, then we will go down, I suppose. Oh, wait. Rolling tech use word.
I
Just to see
asked
if I
the
can
GM.
figure out the circuit breaker.
I asked the GM. This does not like make the guards like vulnerable or anything. Like we cannot like quick enter into the armory and come back before they recover.
Well, it would make them vulnerable for 1 round, because they only went out of breath, and some of them might be socked and be stunned for a turn or two. But would you be able to get in the armory, find exactly what you are looking for, and get out within 10 seconds?
Yeah, I don't think so. I just want to. This information might be useful for the future, but I don't think now is good enough for us to try anything like that. Let's just leave, get into the lower levels. Yay! I survived my first phenomena.
On 1 degree of success. Do I figure out where the circuit breaker is?
For what? The whole factory?
Yeah, I'm looking for the
There are a
circuit
lot of
breaker for the
circuit
lights.
breakers around here. Looking around, you can see a panel on one of the walls that has a lot of switches and a servo skull that operates them. And usually, it's in one of those rather than the circuit breakers that are on its specific machine. Those are for the corresponding machine. Your successful check allows you to communicate with the servo skull, and you can persuade it to turn off whatever switch is for the lights.
Antioch, shall we find this rage first, or shall we begin the raid on the armory?
We'll find the rage first. Maybe with the death of the leader, the guards will just leave or pledge their allegiance to us.
Right, Vale. With the Drash will make will make a note of the radio frequency the servo skull uses, and we'll go find Rage.
You were thinking about turning off the lights and jump on the guards in the dark, right?
Yes.
I personally think it's too risky. If they were like 5, I would try it, but 15 or more, they can be just shooting in the dark and still hit us. I mean, if you are really insistent, we can try, but I don't recommend it.
Your concerns are noted.
And ignored. So let's find Rage then. I think we have better chances on the armory then, after Rage is properly dealt with.
Okay. You are now here. Some things are not loaded, however.
That's still action of the Shadow of the Warp, I guess.
Yeah. Warp acts in mysterious ways. Damn it, it's still not loaded. I'll find another map that hopefully loads.
Oh, okay. For a second, I was seeing giant robots, and I was like, "Oh, that's not good for us."
What, like the knights, the heavy knights? The big knights
Yeah.
towering
Knights.
Those Castellans were like
like
4
cathedrals
stories
with
tall for a
legs.
second. Yeah, those
Everything
Castellans
makes
were like
sense.
4 stories tall for a second.
Squashing it. I also can send you thoughts. I can send you thoughts even if you're not close to me without talking. But I don't think that will be needed right now. What?
You make your way down.
It's not trees. Ah, stupid. Stupid. I'm stupid.
And you see essentially the headquarters of the Bleeding Fists. In here, the individuals are spending their time indulging themselves with a variety of goods they have either stolen, confiscated, or in any other way acquired. The person that seems to be running all those things is Rage, and by reading the room a little bit, you can tell that it is this guy. And he is over here.
So he is easily identifiable then.
Yes.
He's not like in disguise, mingle with the others or anything like
No,
that.
no.
So there is no need to mind probe.
No.
Congratulations, you escaped another phenomena. For now.
And all the other people around here are followers of his personal thugs. And his merry group of friends.
Any bouncers at the door?
Yes. There are bouncers on the entrances that are on the level with the streets. Since you came from the roof, from upstairs, you find yourselves on this platform above everybody else. There's of
How's the
course
lighting in this place?
debauchery going on. It is dimly lit. The whole place is dimly lit. The most intense light is where Rage himself is, and there seems to be some tech priest, some kind of explorator there with him, and they are both looking at something on an operating table.
rolling uh, rolling scrutiny to see if we can overhear them.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Okay. Yeah, they are keeping to themselves. They are not talking loudly to one another. Them and a servitor are busy sort of investigating something. The servitor doesn't have a heavy bolter on it though. It has medical tools on it.
How close to them are we?
You are 40 something meters away. 45 meters away.
Rash will toss a grenade at him.
Can you throw it that far?
Believe it or not, I actually can.
Strength bonus times something?
Strength bonus times 4, I believe.
Okay.
Times 3. So that's medium. I believe that's long range.
Yeah.
And the so I believe that is 2 degrees failure.
Okay. So roll another d10 for the scatter. And I say it lands on the maximum of normal range. A few meters towards here. So what would be the maximum range of your throw normally? What's your strength modifier?
How much is that distance? You're measuring the distance. How much is that?
That distance is 27.
27.
Strength bonus is 10. So go up to 30. And then blow up somewhere here because of the scatter. The grenade goes off, doesn't hit anybody, but alerts them.
Yeah.
They turn, the servitor doesn't respond, and we will roll for initiative.
I rolled a 69, dudes.
It's a D10 for initiative.
I know. D10. Oh, it's D10, not D20, not D100. Okay, so 4.
And add your agility.
A natural agility doesn't count towards. Oh no, it doesn't count towards movement. Sorry, I believe it does count towards initiative.
Oh, and I think you actually add 2 for being a human too.
Yeah, true.
Wait, I don't understand. So it's a D10. So you add
D10
also
plus your agility
yeah.
modifier and another +2 because you're a human character.
Okay. Okay. So it's 4 plus 2, 6 plus my modifier. Agility modifier 3, 6, 9.
Okay. You have a 9. How much do you have?
9,
I also-
9, 9, 9.
I also got 9.
Really?
9. Okay. This guy gets 2. This guy gets this. And the servitor acts with this one. So, you go first, guys.
Well, which one? We got the same value.
Antioch, go ahead.
Myself? Then what will I do? What will I do? Probably a bit too early to try another power.
Just don't push. In fact, you have a force staff, right?
I have.
You also have the
That's-
Xol Crystal Caster.
And that it's what I'm going to do. Yes, indeed. I'm going to do that on my closest. Wait a minute. Who is the closest? Who is like about to attack me? Either the leader or any of his soldiers. No, wait. Forget it. I'm going to attack the servitor. I guess. Either the servitor or
They
the
are
tech
at
guy.
40 meters away from you.
And
It's the range on the Crystal Caster.
let me see. Range in the range. Where is the range? I have to navigate the instructions all the time, man.
Isn't it on your character sheet?
No, I didn't put I didn't put the range there.
You should.
I should. Ah. Hit this. God damn it, I'm wasting time here.
It's in the Dome of Fate, I believe.
I was looking at on the general armory. So crystal caster.
Dress, what will you be doing on your turn right after Antioch finds his gun?
He'll draw his chainsword and he'll move over here, dropping down and maintaining cover.
Okay, range 15 meters. Yeah, it's too far. They are too far for me to use the caster. So I will instead move closer to them.
How much?
As much as I can do on the turn.
Your maximum would be 6 times your agility modifier, I believe.
So 6 times 3, if I'm not mistaken. 6 times 3, 28, not 20, 21.
You could
20, just 21.
run all the way back here.
I'm crazy. I'm a puny human, and I'm going to pay for this. Probably I should have been behind and help Drash with the others instead of going forward like this. But I had this idea of finishing the fight quickly.
Okay, so you get behind here.
It's too loud.
These guys go. This guy will take an aimed shot at Antioch. He hits. Antioch, you can attempt to dodge.
So dodge. Dodge is okay. Minus 20 with agility. 21 plus 41 agility. No, I fail.
Okay.
He hits me.
You take 6 damage with a penetration of 2 to your body.
So total 8. So my armor is. How much is my armor? 4
plus your toughness.
plus my toughness modifier.
Yeah.
No. So it's 8 total.
Okay. So 6 minus your 6. So you just don't take any damage.
No, it's 6 minus 8. So my toughness is 4, my armor is another 4, it's 8. So,
Yeah,
well,
the
yeah,
damage was 6
still
with a penetration of 2. So
damage of 6. Okay, 8 plus 8. It's yeah, it's correct.
it's square. Yeah. This guy will also stay in place and work on the table here. He seems to be gathering all the things on it and putting them on his person, hiding them away. And he is commanding the servitor to walk forward.
Hmm.
And the servitor can go all the way to here.
Wait a minute. They are 4 individuals there. Oh, okay. So okay, so my dodge counts as an action.
It's a reaction.
Oh, a reaction. So who attacked? Was the
This guy.
was Rage? Okay.
Rage has a power fist, but I do not see. I have to look for a model with a power fist. Dress. It's your turn.
We'll run here. Damn it. Maintaining cover. Real quick, what was the name of the planet we were still on?
The hive city is called Melthrax, and the planet is called. One second. It's called Valwall. I'll put it in the hints chat. This guy represents a rage bear. Because he's got a power fist. And when he finally sees Dress coming out of cover, he shouts, "You'll see why we are called the Bleeding Fists." And
Who
throws
did
his
the address for
power
that?
fist up. This is Rage. It's Drass's turn.
To whom he addressed that
To
that
dress.
threat?
Yeah.
To
So
dress.
the big
Does
guy
Antioch
running
hear?
up.
Does
He
Antioch hear that?
Yeah.
Antioch answers between back. Prepare to have it ram it up your ass.
Okay, my turn.
Yes.
Charging. Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Back in the tech priest. Let's see. Okay, that is 4. 45. That's 60. That is about 6 degrees success.
Melee attacks really only need 1 degree of success to hit. But the Tech Priest parries.
He's gonna have to do better than 5 degrees success to actually parry.
Check that. Exactly sure. because I believe it's just 1 degree, it is a success, but I'll tell you. Sacrifice.
I think you might be right.
Parry. Test weapon skill to negate a hit.
So I think you're right.
Okay, so the attack is negated, but I have a house rule that makes the game more fun. That if you have the lightning attack talent, you can make 2 attacks when charging using the same modifiers.
Okay, too bad I don't have that one.
Yet. Or is it the Swift? Anyway, he parries, and Antioch is next.
Okay.
Doombolt.
So the servitor is close to me, right?
It's the closest opponent, yeah.
I will attack him with my last pistol. Unless he is really close to me, then I use the staff. But if not, I will use the last pistol.
He's not close enough.
Yes. Okay. What is the distance? Wait, remind me the distance between us two.
The distance is 14.
14. So still so he's in range for the crystal caster. I will use the crystal caster instead.
Okay.
And to use the crystal caster, I have to roll for how much?
It's a ballistic skill. Since you haven't moved, you can also half action aim and get a +10. And because it's closer than 15, which is the range of the crystal caster, you get another 10. So you have to make a ballistic test with +20.
A +20. No. 90. No amount of +20s or whatever will get it.
You can use
I
an
missed.
infamy point to reroll it. Or what the Zinch guys do with those.
Oh, I can
Reroll.
spend an infamy point.
Yeah.
I mean, but
It
those are
regenerates every
precious.
session. It regenerates every session.
Oh, okay. Okay, then I will use one. I will use one then, and reroll. 73. Yeah. Fuck this.
Nice.
No, it's not enough. Even plus 20, I will have like 51. Is still not close. No, I'm not going to reroll again.
It is their turn. Try. When target hits by attack, so Rage will move closer, not hastily. He will move up to here. Oh wait, no, I'm lying. He will go and attack Drash, ready to bloody his fist. Let's see. He would charge, so a plus 10 and attack. He misses. His unwieldy fist is easy to parry, easy to dodge, and you just move with evasive footwork, and his attack is unsuccessful. Now, Tech Priest will use the same soul blade he parried your attack with to attempt an all-out attack against you. He succeeds, and he does.
Dodge.
Yes, you can attempt to dodge or parry. You don't have a weapon, do you? You only with your fists, right?
I'm actually using I actually declared that I was using the eviscerator type weapon.
Yeah. You can attempt to dodge or parry.
I got 7 on my dodge.
You are successful. You have dodged the attack. And it is your turn.
Forgot. Guarded attack on the Tech Priest.
Alright. He used an all-out attack, he cannot dodge.
If I use an all-out attack, I can't dodge. He can. I'll instead be using a guarded attack, which is minus 10, but gives me and it's a miss. But it gives me gives me plus 10 on evasion.
Yeah. The servitor isn't yet close enough to Antioch. Antioch, it's your turn.
Is the servitor close to me, right?
He got a bit closer, he's still at range.
Well, I will use again, try to shoot him again with the crystal caster. So ballistic. Remind me of the bonus again.
Plus 20.
Plus 20 total. So fifth less than 51, please. And I got to 47, so it's a hit.
Okay, roll the damage.
Damage is how much? D10. Wait.
Off the top of my head.
Wait. It's a D10 plus 4.
Okay.
It's a D10 plus 4. 1 plus 4. Thank you. 5. Thank you.
And I believe it has crippling.
Really? Yes, it does. What is crippling is I see here crippling, and then between brackets 6 is what, plus 6?
Traits. Crafting. I think it means that if they try to move or do anything more than a half action, they take a bunch of damage.
Can you imagine being hit in the body with crystals that shatter inside it?
Crippling. Particularly cruel or deadly weapons sometimes include things like leaving barbs or shards that remain in their victims' wounds, causing blah 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 blah. When a target suffers at least one wound from this weapon, they count as being crippled for the remainder of the encounter or until healed of all damage. If a crippled character takes more than a half action on the turn, they suffer rending damage equal to the number in parentheses. This damage is not reduced by armor or toughness. So what did you roll?
I rolled damage. I rolled 5.
Okay. So the servitor is crippled. Okay. Now it is the opponent's turn. Tech Priest. Sawblade. Doesn't hit. Rage. He revs his power fist and attacks. He hits.
Dodge.
You can attempt to dodge.
And I dodge.
Alright. He hits the railing behind you, and you can see his chain fist has some moving parts, some sort of something like a saw blade, but it's not a saw blade, it's like a more like a electrical knife. Have you seen one of those that have a vibrating blade? It has the tearing of it.
Okay. Ah.
The servitor charges Antioch, which means it suffers 6 damage raw. It doesn't get destroyed yet. It attempts an attack and fails. Drash, your turn.
Is in melee range?
Yes.
Okay.
So what about reactions? If you take a reaction, are you damaged by on their turn? Okay. So you can take reactions and not suffer any damage while crippled. Drash, what are you doing?
Half action aim, half action called shot to try to lop off Rage's power fist arm.
Okay, go ahead.
5.
Ooh. He doesn't dodge, roll damage.
That would be pen 5 and 13, 16, 26 damage.
Okay. You sever his arm. He's effectively out of the fight. And his cut limb with a loud thud lands in front. Its blade still vibrating. And his arm still bleeding inside it, scattering blood everywhere, violently. Anything else?
That's going to be my turn. I'm out of actions.
Antioch.
with my staff, since the servitor is close by, I will use my staff to hit him in the head.
Okay.
No, not in the head. In the place where the wound with the crystal wound
Yeah, I
is
see. Okay.
around, either in the neck or in the part. I don't expect extra damage on that. I just want to be mean.
Yeah. For every point of psi rating the wielder has, the weapon's damage and penetration increases by 1.
So, it's still.
Whenever a psyker damages an opponent,
Jeez.
may, as a free action, channel psychic force and killing will into the blade.
90.
That's 19, isn't it?
No, 90. It's 90. 90.
Okay.
Whoa,
What the?
what was that?
Oh. Let's watch together.
I think I clicked something by accident.
No, it's another effect of the shadow of the warp. That is what I'm going to call every time from here now. From now on, every weird thing is the warp. Bleeding to real space.
Okay. I believe it does say 19 on the bottom right there on your dice.
No,
Dice roll.
No, that is the plus of the
Yeah,
two tens. I'm using
one
this
has
as the tens.
the singles and the other has the tens.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So this is the tens. This is the singles. So it's
So-
9-0. Ignore the one of here. It's 9-0.
But that's not how these dice work. Anyway, I don't know if you have any more infamy points to use.
It's not. It's not how this dice the D100 works.
No, that's why one has the tens, because you calculate it as the tens.
But they are both tens.
No, one has singles. One has 9, the other would have 90.
But
Look, I'll send a picture in the section. You're playing wrong, bro.
So wait a minute. When you roll for 100, you use 2 D10s dice, right?
Yeah.
It goes from 1 to 0. The
And
10
other
is
goes
converted
from
to 0.
10 to 90.
Yes, the other goes to 10 to 10 to 100 to no. One is 10 and the 10 is 100. So the number if the left is 80. The number if the right is 2. 82. I'm not counting on this of the sum here. I'm counting this.
These are 2 d10s.
Yes, I know.
These dice go from 10 to 9. What?
No, no. I'm using 2 d10s
Yes.
using the graphic depiction. We know that they go from 1 to 10. Both of them.
Oh, so they
But
don't-
I
okay,
ignored
I
the-
see.
I
Yeah,
ignored
yeah,
I
yeah.
ignored the 10. I ignored
I
the
see.
10 on the right
Yeah.
and converted to 0.
Because it had the 10, I thought it was the tens dice that has actual tens written on it.
Well, when they have the
I see,
10 on the
okay,
right
okay.
becomes 0.
I
The
see, I
10
see.
of the left becomes 100.
I see the error of my ways. I understand.
I mean, I tried to figure it out too, and I couldn't see any other option, unless I would have like real life dice.
All right, so you missed.
Still.
Boo hoo.
Yeah, I missed. I know. Boo the fuck who.
Oh.
So I missed, and what happens now?
Now the tech priest will again attempt to cut Dras into pieces. He succeeds. You can
Oh.
attempt to dodge.
Dodge. I believe that's a fail.
Okay. Maybe. Okay. So it was 19 pen 2 to your left arm.
Okay, so that's 5 wounds.
The saw blade chews through ceramite. And this tech priest is very willing to study your physiology. Now it's your turn, Drash.
Okay, Drash will scream out, "Blood for the High Archon, skulls for Melathrax, for the Emperor!" And he'll make a and he will make it. And he will make a manned attack.
Okay.
Okay, that hits.
Roll damage.
Pen 5, 26 damage.
That destroys the tech priest. He lays dead, eviscerated before you.
Is Rage still alive?
He is bleeding profusely from his arm.
Drash
Roll,
will-
roll a medicine check to see if he's dead or going
Yeah,
to die.
is he conscious, rather?
No.
Okay. Drash will take lop his head off.
Yep.
And Antioch is still in melee with the servitor, who, the moment the tech priest dies, sort of stops and returns to a docile, steady position. So you are considered to be out of combat right now.
Still, Antioch gives him a wood whack in the place of his bleeding, just to make sure,
Okay.
just to be bad.
You can also make a focus power test as if you are concentrating, as if channeling a psychic technique, psi power, and do even more damage.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I will then walk up to Drash and ask him for the heads of Rage.
No, mine.
You can keep you can keep it. I just want to show it to the others gang members.
I think I'll do that. In fact, I have a better idea. He'll pick up the arm with the power fist, and he'll use that for the trophy to show the others.
You see them all
Antioch accompanies him.
You see them all there, knee
First.
deep in debauchery.
First thing, we're gonna. Drash will look at that surgery table and the tech priest to figure out what the heck they were. Try to figure out what the heck they were up to.
Some sort of implants that would augment their gang members in some way.
It was just implants, or it was like a body with the implants.
Yeah, it was a body with the implants ready to be integrated and added to them.
Is the body alive?
No. I mean,
Okay.
it's kept
Roll for
alive.
perception.
It's kept alive by staying on that table connected to all the machinery and the tubing there. Removing it might not be the easiest thing. Or you don't know if you remove it in any way, if the body will remain living.
I will remove it.
Okay. Just by unplugging everything.
Yes.
You can roll for medicine.
Minus 20.
Okay.
Let's see. Medicae intelligence. Minus 20. 26. 21. Really? A success.
The body will not survive unplugged from the machinery that keeps it alive. It has cocktail of painkillers, oxygenators, monitors for its brain activity and its organs. Unplugging it will simply kill it.
Let's keep the body plugged for now until we learn more. Might be some useful information or technology. Still, from a gang, probably not nothing revolutionary. Anyway, either he is suffering or not, can't care less. Let's show the head to the others and show him their new leaders, us.
Okay. You see everybody pretty much wasted here. Smoking, drinking, fornicating.
That was a disappointment. I expect them to be battle ready. They deserve not to be the main gang here.
I'm still at the table with the surgical stage, or are they?
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you had changed.
I transferred your model there.
Okay, I see it.
You can take it back.
Rash will step up and say, "Gentlemen."
They halt, looking at you through beer goggles, through Lostic goggles, not really understanding what's going on, with a dumb smile on their face from the good time they're having.
He holds up the power fist with the severed arm in it and holds it up for them all to see, then lets it fall to the floor and says, "Who dies first?"
And all of a sudden, their smiles are turned into frowns, into angry faces. Some of them start running away. Others get up and drunkenly charge at you. It's gonna be a brawl. And we'll see what happens in our next session.
Ah. Okay.
Okie doke.